Welcome to Queen Majesty Stove. Today we're going to be preparing a vegetarian stew peas. I'm going to be using jackfruit and then a plant-based Italian sausage to complete this dish. And you can enjoy it with white rice or whatever you like. So this is chunky. It has a lot of veggies. We have our sausage and our jackfruit is in there somewhere. This is delicious and it's healthy. So I hope you guys try it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Queen Majesty Stove. So I have my red peas boiling with some salt and all-purpose. I'm gonna add some more seasonings to this, but for now I just want them to get tender. Then we could start our stew peas. So I have washed and drained my jackfruit from the can. This is me trying to control the amount of salt that's in there. So I washed it and dried it to the best of my ability. So that's how they're looking. So I just want to transfer these to a pan. Okay, this is how they're looking. All right, so we're using like salt-free seasonings because I'm thinking that this is salty and I can't put too much seasoning on it. So I'm not measuring. I'm going to be sprinkling my seasonings on. So I have some, this is our Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. So I just want to sprinkle. I'm going to have to rub these on. This is to add flavor to the jackfruit. So I'm add a little bit of this. Again, see it's no salt. Sprinkle it on. Hoping this gives it a lot of flavor that it really doesn't have just from the can. A little garlic powder and some onion powder. Okay, so let's just mix that up. And this look good. I'm gonna fry it. I want it to have like a little crust going on because I'm gonna fry them. Okay. This looks fine for me. I'm going to be seasoning the stew peas with different seasonings. So this is just for the jackfruit. Okay. This is how we're looking. It smells awesome. These seasonings mixed together. I think I'll add a little bit more of this one. Okay. Okay. So that should be good. So now we're going to fry these up. To our stew peas, we're also going to be adding this Italian sausage. It's plant meat. I really like the taste of it. It doesn't have that many ingredients and I could pronounce most of them. So I'm going to try this in my stew peas. So we're just going to cut this up and add it to our stew peas. So we're going to fry our Italian sausage first. And I'm frying these so they have a little extra flavor and crunch to them. I'm doing these first in hopes that it will give my jackfruit a little flavor when I fry them also. So just gonna give these a little color. Okay. Now we're ready to fry our breadfruit, or jackfruit. Sorry, getting the name mixed up today. So I just want to fry these in the same oil. Ooh, smells really good, so I hope it tastes great. All right, let's do that much for now. Okay, so what the jackfruit is doing that I don't like is that it's sucking up the oil. So that's not good. I'm not going to add any more oil. I have a couple more pieces if I'm just going to leave them on the pan like that. They're not sticking, so just kind of like get them seared a little bit. I'm not adding any more oil. I think what I'll do next time is to put in the oven and broil them, or maybe I'll get that what is that called again? The air fryer for Christmas, if anybody's listening. Thank you. But this is how they're looking so far. I'm not going to put any more oil because that's just too much oil. And we're going to get the pot ready for the stew peas. So we're going to add about 2 cups of, making a small portion of this. So we have about 2 cups of boiled kidney beans. These are the small ones. Or they're not really kidney beans, they're the small red peas. So I'm trying to get like 2 cups measurement with some of the juices that it boiled in. So my red peas, they're cooked, but they're not mushy. I like for them, see, I have to squeeze hard to get it to go because I'm going to be cooking it down some more, so I don't want it to be too soft. To this, I'm going to be adding wait a minute. I'm going to be adding red pepper, scallion, onions, hot pepper, some mixed veggies, and some celery. And guys, I forgot to add my garlic, so I added it, and now we're going to add it to our pot. Okay. Don't worry about the liquid levels. I'm going to add some coconut milk. And I don't want it to be too watery. So that's why I'm like keeping my liquids under control. So now I want to season my pot. I have like almost a teaspoonful of all-purpose. Mix that in. I want to go back to my no salt seasoning because I don't want this to be salty. I want it to be flavorful. So just add some more of this. So now we want to go ahead and add our jackfruit. Those in there. So the jackfruit is acting as if it's my pigtail. Oh man. So guys, you gotta season, you gotta taste as you go, season as you go. So I've added a little all-purpose to this and garlic powder, and then I'll do a final taste to see if it's to my liking. So I'm gonna let these cook a little bit. I think these are already cooked. They're pretty soft from the can, so I don't want them to be too mushy. So I'm just gonna give them like 5 minutes. I wanted to point out that I am making my mixture very chunky because usually in stew peas you add spinners, which are like dumplings, but I don't want to add that tonight because I'm having this with white rice, so that's enough starch. So I'm making it thick so it doesn't need a thickening, anything to help it to get thick. This is gonna come down a little bit, so I don't need it to be too thick. So I won't be adding any spinners to my stew peas. Oh, it smells so good. It has like a really smoky cumin taste. I guess that came from the chipotle seasoning. So that's good. It kind of like mimics your salt beef, your salt pork in a way. So it's nice and chunky. I'm gonna add the Italian sausage now to this and just mix it in. And you see, it's almost like I'm losing all my liquid, but they're still in. It's still in there, and I just want it to be this nice and thick to go over my white rice. Ooh, it smells so good. So there you have it. My stew peas is nice and finished. I'm gonna try this with some white rice now.